Here's an idea for you. Buy high, sell low. No, that is the wrong idea. Jim Cramer knows that. He wrote about it essentially in Real Money Today. Listen, once again, the investor kind of misses the market opportunity.
Now, the important caveat to that was I said, listen, if the rally's based on oil going higher, and that relieves the credit crisis, then you have both banks and mineral and mining oil go higher. That's enough to spur a real rally. That's different from the kind of rally that I saw yesterday. The rally I saw yesterday is European stocks up, so buy our stocks. And then European stocks down, sell our stocks. Europe trades off a weaker euro because they are very trade oriented. And they'll lose business to us with a weaker euro. So if you see the euro go down, which is what happened immediately you see that Europe soar when Draghi said maybe he's done cutting. A soaring euro is bad for the European stocks. It's good for our PepsiCos. It's good for our Procter Gambles. So you're selling for the wrong reason. And that's why the market rallied in the end. So I often talk about using a market-wide sell-off to buy good domestic stocks. What I'm waiting for is a day like yesterday. Now, a rally based on oil going higher is a substantive rally, if only because the undercurrent of this market is, if all these oil companies go bankrupt, then there's going to be real problems at Wells, real problems at JP Morgan, and real problems at Bank of America. Because we have such banking concentration, that would be very bad for the economy. So, if oil goes higher, it takes the pressure off of those. Will the Fed raise rates because oil goes higher? Probably. Because James Bullard, who had been the leading hawk, has said if oil goes lower still, then he is going to be on hold. Oil going up is going to make it so it's easier for the Fed to raise. I don't want the Fed to raise because I think wages are still very much under control. And the only wage increases we have are from minimum wages. But I can understand why the Fed would raise. Remember, again, that does not mean I favor it, but I understand it.
But Jim, let me clarify that. You don't mean raising it next week, do you?
No, I think that would be foolish because this rally is nascent. But the fact that Goldman Sachs, which had been the biggest bear, raised its floor for where oil might trade was significant. When the biggest bear breaks ranks, I always pay attention.
Jim Cramer, thanks. I'm Rhonda Schaffler for TheStreet.